So in this video, I want to talk about how the fear of abandonment is going to show up in your relationships. And it's a very subtle killer of relationships if you don't become aware of it. So basically, if you have a fear of abandonment, you're going to look for safety in the other person. And your safety will be, I need to make sure that they stay. So that can show up in you people pleasing, in abandoning your own needs, in not expressing your truth, in bending over backwards to be who you think they want you to be. And then you losing yourself, getting very anxious, obsessive about the relationship. And what this all does is push the other person away. And then the other person might leave. And then you're faced with your biggest fear that you think is them leaving, but actually you're faced with the best opportunity if that happens, because that's the very thing that you're wanting to overcome, the fear of being abandonment. Mo said something to me recently that I thought was really good, and he was like, he has an abandonment thing, and then someone said to him, but you're still here. You're still here, even though you have been left and abandoned, you're still here. And that's the thing with abandonment issues, is that when we're younger, we think we'll die if we're abandoned. And so it becomes really, really scary in our nervous system. But as we get older, we know that we won't die if someone leaves, and we'll feel big emotions, but we'll be okay. So the way that you can help yourself is to actually understand the fact that you'll be okay if someone leaves, but also understand what you'd make it mean if they did. And often what we make it mean is, I'm not good enough. I'm just not good enough. So that's the thing that you need to heal. But sometimes what it is getting to the other side of the experience. So if they left you, if they actually left, that's your greatest opportunity. Is a gift. This is a gift for you to overcome something within yourself that has been controlling your relationships. For you to be like, maybe you've experienced this before, like, you're worried and worried and worried, and then they actually left, and then, you have a period of being a victim, but then you're okay. You're actually okay. And you realise that, life is going to go on without them, and it doesn't really matter that you've broken up, and it was never really about them. So what you don't want to do is carry along with you the story, people leave me. People always leave me. When actually we do have a massive impact on our relationships by the way that we're unconsciously showing up, and often it's the unconscious drive of needing to protect ourselves by asking questions, double checking, making sure that the other person gets it. We almost create the opportunity for the person to go, I'm leaving, without meaning to. And this can create massive conflict and confusion in relationships. And trust me, I really know this one. And I know how confusing and hard it is. But if you actually go through this experience, which you're going to have to anyway, doesn't matter how it happens, whether you heal with or without this person, you eventually come to the conclusion that it's not about them, and that no matter what happens in this relationship, either it's going to be a massive lesson that's going to help you overcome such a huge thing within yourself, or you're going to overcome it and within the relationship. Either way, you overcome yourself. And you don't need to do it by changing them or getting them to definitely 100% stay, because there is no certainty in that. Nobody goes into a relationship 100% certain. And that's because that's life. That is life. There is a risk in being in relationships. But the biggest thing is what we make it mean about ourselves. So let me know if you've experienced this before, how it's played out in your world. And if you would like any help with this, then come along to my Manifesting You course. We'll be talking about all sorts of things like this. How the behaviours that we do in relationships, But the thing is that Manifesting You course is really more about you than anything else. It's about you getting really good with yourself, like being in a state of flow, creating the abundance that you want, actually taking the focus off the other people and really working on you. So that in turn is going to help you shift and feel so much better and be able to have choice in how you show up as in your relationships. So if you're interested in anything that I do, you can find more information on my website. There is a Black Friday discount at the moment, which is very good and not going to happen again for another year, because it's only Black Friday once a year, isn't it? So if you would like to end the year with support, guidance, propel you into 2025 with confidence, then check out my coaching and courses, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.